Hi, Shira7, I'm back. So I decided to do a video on disclosure today. If you hear any talking in the background, just ignore it. I can't get rid of it. There's loud kids downstairs. So if it sounds too bad, I'm probably not going to have this out anyway. So I'm just going to try. So there's so many speculations going on around this missing plane and where did it go, and people are still searching for it. Some people think it went into another dimension, or some people think it was aliens, and some people think, they don't know what to think yet. They're still waiting for someone to tell them what to think. And this is the problem. If you are one of those people who are waiting for someone to tell them the answer or what to think, or to hear someone else's story, then you're not part of the disclosure. And when I say when you're not part of the disclosure, I mean disclosure has been made already, to the ones that can see. We already know. The ones that look for other people to answer their questions, the ones who look at the news to answer their mystery, the ones who wait for someone to tell them their story, they're not part of the disclosure. So if you want disclosure, then you need to start being able to use your own minds, your own thoughts. I mean, the symbols are there, the images are there, the lights in the sky, the strange lights in the sky are there. Planes disappearing into thin air is there. Whirlpools in the oceans and in the North and South Pole are there. All the disclosure information that one needs to understand that there is something else, in some place else, is there for all to see. I mean, how many YouTube videos can you watch of strange lights and cloaked looking ships that are in the sky? How many strange cloud pictures can you look at on, Facebook and, YouTube? How many, weird things do you need to see in order for your brain to comprehend that we are not alone? If you're waiting for someone to tell you, then what's that going to do? I'm telling you. So, bam, you know? If you're waiting on the government to tell you, if you're waiting on someone of authority to tell you, if you're waiting on a scientist to tell you, you're going to be waiting a long time, because that's not how it works. You can't get disclosure unless you are clever, wise enough, intelligent enough to understand that it's already here. So people keep pushing for disclosure, disclosure, disclosure. That's like asking, what color is the sky? What color is the sky? I need the president to tell me the sky is blue. I need the government to tell me the sky is blue, or else I won't believe it. Okay? I won't believe my own eyes. I won't believe my own, instinct. I won't believe what my friend told me. I'm not going to believe what, this crazy lady on YouTube named Shira7 is telling me. I don't believe that. I'm going to only believe what this official person who is an authority and has a title is going to tell me, if he ever decides to tell me, or if they ever decide to tell me. I mean, what more do you need? I mean, Obama went on record saying that, there's something else out there. And even Will Smith's son, Jaden Smith, asked Obama about, is there aliens? And he said, well, I'm not going to say that there's not. So, what more do you need? I mean, people can't even accept each other fully yet. Why are y'all looking for disclosure? Disclose, everything around you that you can't accept. And once you learn how to tolerate everyone else on this earth, then you'll probably be more able to see what other people are seeing. Okay? So they're not going to just pop out and say, hey, here I am, how are you? If you don't have the eyes to see, or the mind or the knowledge to comprehend what's going on, if you don't have enough individual, thought if you don't have enough confidence in what you see with your own eyes, if you don't have enough confidence to see the truth and that's all around you, I mean, why do you think we have this technology to share information so quick and fast and easily now all around the world? I mean, this is disclosure. So if y'all are still looking for like the big news announcement or something like they show on the crazy movies, you're going to be waiting for a long time until it's so dang obvious there's an alien sitting next to you. And I don't like to use the word alien, an interdimensional being, okay? Until there's one sitting right next to you, you know, looking crazy. And you just think, you know, there's just some crazy person who just a little off or different. You know, until there's someone sitting next to you saying, look, I'm not from here. You know, I just, you know, I'm in and out. If you need disclosure that bad and you don't have faith in your own instincts and self and all these other people on YouTube filming these cloaked ships and lights and stuff in the sky, then something is wrong with you. So the disclosure's made, okay? It's made. If you're sitting around for the announcement, you're going to be sitting a long time, okay? Everything is not this big, you know, hoopla. Everything is not a big announcement. Things are subtle, you know. You know how they always say, like, in a twinkling of an eye, like a thief in the night. It's around you. Just lift your veil, take your sunglasses off, open your eyes. It's already here. Yes, okay, that's what I'm trying to say. They're here, like a poltergeist, okay? And you can actually, you know, ask anyone who like thoroughly and has researched all of this, and they will tell you, disclosure's here, okay? What are you looking for? So I just wanted to make that real quick, simple video about disclosure and how people are trying to push the government and push people to say that there's aliens. And why do you need them to say it? If you already think it, if you already believe it, if that's like your number one question on a list to ask your authorities, then obviously it's true. I mean, most people don't have an instinct about something so strong that's not even close to being true, you know? So disclosure is made, and I hope that people understand this and, you know, stop asking to be spoon-fed when you have arms and you're capable of, you know, understanding knowledge and understanding what you're seeing with your own two eyes, okay? All right, so that was my little quick video on disclosure. I also have a quick question to answer. Okay, so it has to do with the disclosure. So on that plane, those people that went to the other dimension, or some people say they died and went to the spirit world or into another dimension. I got a question about death. Okay, so they say, well, what happens if you die and you're on a lower vibration? You know, if you think bad, you know, you just think in a lower vibration, what happens to you? Well, you go to this, you know, to the other side, to the spirit world, but you didn't learn anything. You didn't vibrate high enough to get to that spiritual level of, you know, advancement. You did not ascend, okay? So you're going to have to come back. You're going to have to recycle. You're going to have to repeat. You're going to have to come back and try again. And the lessons that you didn't learn in this life, or that you need to improve on, you will have to choose in your next life to face those as challenges. And like some lower vibrational beings do not want to face the challenge of coming back and learning and fixing their mistakes and doing, you know, what needed to be done in order to rectify their lower vibration, because they don't want to improve, and it's a lot of suffering sometimes. So they choose to stay on that side sometimes and just feed off of other energy that's alive in this world. Like, for example, if there was a person of lower vibration and their spirit and their soul like to drink and party, they would fixate or surround people that like to drink and party, okay? Because they can feed off that energy, they can get that high. It's just like if you have a shopping addiction and you watch videos of people doing hauls and all showing all the good stuff they bought. You know, it feeds your addiction. It feeds your energy for that kind of stuff. So you'll have these lower entities that are surrounding the living to feed off of their, you know, lower vibration acts. Oh my goodness. Something fell. So, unless they choose to suffer and come back and fix it and improve and then eventually ascend through many lifetimes, then yes. Okay. That's why a lot of people say, oh, those people in third world countries who are suffering and starving and da 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 da, it's so sad. But a lot of times those people are actually the lower vibrational beings that had to come back and endure suffering and learn and sacrifice and, you know, unattach, you know. So it's fine to help them, and it's great that they decided to come back to live another life, even though it was suffering, but it's still ascension, and, you know, in a small degree. So you have to commend those souls. You have to appreciate those souls because they show us compassion. They help us grow as well. So if you have any more questions about, you know, vibrations and, you know, the afterward or the before of life, you know, feel free to ask and I'll give you the best answer I can give you. Okay, thanks for listening. Comment, because I'd like to know what you think about this as well. Seriously. Put your little 2 cents in. Give me some more information. Let's exchange some thoughts, okay? Also, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And pass this video, okay? And I will see y'all later. Peace.